right, welcome to the Patriot Hour for Tuesday, February 25th, 2020. I am Michael, your host. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. If you're new, maybe subscribe, ring the bell, toggle the switch to work with you in the best possible way for you. All right, we go live. We have videos like this. There's all kinds of great things of information. Again, we encourage you to always think for yourself, come to your own conclusions, believe nothing that you can see or read or subscribe to without being able to verify it. So take what people say and connect all your own dots and come to your own conclusions based off of all of that. You can never go wrong. The days of being spoon-fed are over. That's what got us into this mess in the first place. DC Dirty Laundry, airing out America's dirty laundry for everyone to follow along with. We got an article from over there. I've been saying this for about 6 months. When you finally hear that Hillary's entering, whether it was for presidential or maybe VP, all right, things are coming. There will be no more. I mean, that will be the last straw, the last act, folks. There has been lots of bad things happening. We're letting everything exhaust fully for the books, for the paper, for history. You'll hear it a lot, folks. I don't like Trump. I wish he wouldn't tweet so much. I mean, everyone's got opinions, and that's fine. How would you overthrow a coup that was there to stop you from before day one? Everyone would maybe do it a little differently. You might get yourself caught up in some of their schemes of trying to get you to break the law as well. So everything's got to be very much calculated, and they can't break the law because they're threatened with false accusations every day since he's been in. So keep that in mind, folks. We are down to Barr, Durham. Are they going to do the right thing? Well, we don't have to wait much longer, and we'll see the full picture, the full spectrum. Books will be written, movies will be made. Bet your bottom dollar on that. Okay, so we'll jump into this quick article here. Just want to get this out to you. Former Clinton advisor, let me go back to my fade here. Former Clinton advisor Dick Morris drops a bomb about Hillary and Bloomberg's scheme to make her 2020 nominee. All right, so posted by Dean James. A former advisor to President Bill Clinton said Sunday he believes that 2020 Democratic presidential contender Mike Bloomberg is scheming with former First Lady Hillary Clinton to make her the party's presidential nominee. Here's the deal that I think is going down. I think Hillary and Bloomberg have gotten together and cooked up a scheme, Dick Morris told John Castamattis on the Cats Roundtable radio show on Sunday. I probably butchered that name. Morris said he believes that Bloomberg will remain in the race even if he sees he can't win and try to peel away support from Sanders ahead of the party's nominating convention later this summer. Nobody will be nominated on the first ballot, and it'll go to the second ballot, Morris said of a brokered convention. The problem is that the party establishment doesn't have a candidate. We could all agree on that. They are scrambling, not making much sense. I've seen a lot of chaos, can't even get numbers right in the caucus. Just an absolute, I mean, they started with like 24 people, 24 quarter. I mean, how many quarters does a slot machine truly handle? So they can't do Bloomberg because he just got killed in the debate, Morris continued. Can't do Joe Biden because he's already lost the front runner status. Pete Buttigieg looks like a high school kid at the Model UN. Elizabeth Warren is third, but she's pretty far to the left, and they're not going to want to trust her, he added. Morris said he believes that Sanders will get massacred by Trump, so Clinton will attempt to ease into the nomination on the second ballot. And then Hillary begins to gain. The other candidates begin to drop out, and Hillary is the nominee. That, I think, is the establishment scenario. He said Hillary is the only candidate that will be able to come up with that can measure up to Donald Trump. Clinton said in November that she was receiving a number of calls urging her to rethink her decision to sit out the 2020 race, but said it was absolutely not in her plans. When asked earlier this month about being offered the VP slot next to Bloomberg, she left open the possibility by saying she never says never. I mean, she technically shouldn't be allowed to run. But since no justice has happened, That is just the raw facts at this time. Okay, we're going to take a quick look here at this next one. FBI raids fashion executive Peter Nygaard in sex trafficking pedophile investigation. But feds left him off the hook twice. They've let him off the hook. A nice little blank ad there. All right, so FBI raids fashion executive Peter Nygaard, I believe, in sex trafficking pedophile investigation, but the feds left him off the hook twice before. So federal agents and New York police detectives raided Manhattan headquarters of the fashion company run by Canadian fashion executive on Tuesday morning, just today, seeking evidence in a sex trafficking investigation, according to two law enforcement officials who spoke on condition of anonymity because they were not authorized to discuss ongoing investigations. That's how this administration kind of does it. Meanwhile, Peter Nygaard was also investigated in late 2015 and in the summer of 2017 on sex trafficking allegations. He was also probed by the Department of Homeland Security, which investigated him for 9 months with no result. The 78-year-old Nygaard has been under investigation for at least 5 months by a joint child exploitation task force overseen by Manhattan U.S. Attorney's Office. According to the report, at least 4 women have accused Nygaard in a lawsuit of sexually assaulting them when they were 14 and 15. While the raid is the latest in the ongoing joint investigation, Nygaard has racked up decades of sexual misconduct allegations culminating in lawsuits from a total of 9 women. So the lawsuit was filed this month on Sunday. The New York Times detailed how a fight with his wealthy neighbor led to the lawsuit, and also showed a pattern of complaints about sexual misconduct by Nygaard stretching back 40 years. 9 women in Canada and California, mostly employees, have sued him, reported to authorities alleging sexual harassment or assault since 1980. In addition, another 9 former employees told the Times in an interview that he raped them, touched them inappropriately, or proposed sex. I'm going to copy that article, and I'll leave that link down below, folks, immediately. So as you're watching this, it'll be available for you to read more, it says, and then it looks like an insightful Thomas Paine podcast is available too, if you want to check that out for probably an hour or two worth, because he goes, when he goes, he does a good couple hours. All right, I'm going to shut this one down, keep it short and sweet. Again, this is the Patriot Hour. I'm Michael. God bless, Godspeed to each and every one of you, and we'll see you back here on the next Patriot Hour update video. Have a great late afternoon into your evening, and we'll see you back here real soon.